through median of two sorted array. So basically in this problem you have two sorted array and you're supposed to find out the median of the sorted array, and then one of the constraints is to have it in big of log n of n plus m. But in this solution I'm going to give you a more beginner friendly approach, which is big of n plus m. So if you're interested into that solution, stay to the end of the video. You will see it is really interesting. Big O of n plus m with time complexity of big O of 1. So basically the idea of this would be to find out the two elements that can be used as the median. Why the two elements? Depending on the size of the array, the median is either going to be the middle element or the sum of the middle element plus the element directly before him divided by 2. So if you have an array like this, the merged array will actually be an array of 3 elements, and the median of an odd size array element is actually the middle element. Whereas if the array is actually maybe like this, we have a size of 4 elements, which is even. In this scenario, the result is going to be the sum of the two elements in the middle. So now, given that, what we are going to do is basically find what are those two elements and return now based on the parity of the merged array, which we are not going to create, but just make use of the length of the various array. So the approach will look like this. You will first compute the size of the various array because you don't want to compute it many times. You just compute it and store it somewhere. You have the total size, which is eventually the size of the first and the second array. Now from here, you need to have indexes of the first and the second array because you are going to iterate through them, and then you really want to keep the position of each of the element. Now you want to have both the median, the first median and the second median. You know that the first median is actually the element before, like the real median. And then that's why while looping for each of the element, you first send to the second median the first median. Like you take the second median, which is the one in front, and then you assign it to the first median. And then by doing so, you know that the next element you are going to see in the loop is actually going to be used as the second median. And while moving to the next step, that second median is going to go and erase the first median, and this actual condition is going to fill the new median. So basically each iteration of this loop is going to move the pointer one step forward, which is actually one new element that is going to be inserted in the sorted array, and that element is going to take as the median 2. And whenever we are going to reach the state of where the index is actually less or equal to the total size divided by 2, that means the actual real median, we are going to break the loop. We don't need to go further than this, and at this point we can return the median if the initial size modulo 2 is equal to 1. That is what I was explaining in the beginning, and otherwise we return this. That means the sum divided by 2. So this is a really straightforward approach. I'm going to share with you a simulation of this implementation. You're going to see what it looks like. But before then, let us run first. So we can see everything is okay. Now let us have a look at the simulation and see what it gives. I hope you enjoyed the simulation. Feel free to leave me a message in the comment section if you have anything to share regarding this. See you on the next video. Ciao.